Hey guys, this is German for Pirate92 back on YouTube. I'm going to take a little bit of a sidetrack and talk about Skyrim. More in particular, I'm going to talk about the shouts in Skyrim, all 20, which are unlockable to your character. I'm going to be giving you the name, the words, and then a brief description about each of them. And there's going to be a follow-up in the description below to the locations of these shouts. Okay. Animal Allegiance. Ra Mirta. The description: a shout for help from the beasts of the wild who come to fight in your defense, and this excludes dragons, so animals come to your aid and they help you in battle. Aurora Whisper, Las Yania. Your voice isn't a shout, but a whisper, revealing the life forces of any at all. It basically shows life forces in your area, both living and undead. Become ethereal, which is Fime Zigron. The Thrum reaches out to the void, changing your form to one that can't harm or be harmed. Temporary invincibility, but the effect will be relinquished if you attack. So, all you can do is run. Call Dragon, Hod Aving. And basically it says, Udaving, hear my voice and come forth. I summon you in my time of need. It calls a dragon to aid you in battle. This shout is available after you complete the game. Just to let you know. And the next one too, Call of Valor. Hon Krazor, the Valiant of Sovngarde, hear your voice and journey beyond space and time to lend their aid. It basically summons a warrior from Sovngarde to aid you in battle. And believe me, this guy's awesome. Alright, Clear Skies, Log Vakor. Skyrim itself yields before the Thrum as you clear away fog and inclement weather. Clear Skies, basically self-explanatory. Disarm, Zun Halvik. Shout defies steel as you rip the weapon from an opponent's grasp. Basically disarms enemy weapons. So you can use the shout and your opponents won't have any weapons. Dismay, Fas Rumar. And the weak shall fear the Thrum and flee in terror. Basically, enemies flee from your shout. This next one is Dragon Rend, and this is available later on in the main quest as you're going to fight Alduin for the first time. Jo Zafrul. Your voice lashes out at a dragon's very soul, forcing the beast to land, and the dragon is forced to land once you use the shout on them. Elemental Fury, Su Gradun. The Thrum imbues your arms with the speed of wind, allowing for faster weapon strikes. It only works on unenchanted weapons, so be careful. Yul Talsho, which is Fire Breath. You inhale air and exhale flame, and behold the Thrum as Inferno. Basically, you breathe fire. Frost Breath, Ful Kradin. Your breath is winter, your Thrum is a blizzard. Basically, Frost Breath, so you can use that. The next one's one of my favorites. Ice Form, Is Slanus. Your Thrum freezes an opponent solid. It freezes your targets into a block of ice. And if you have all three words, then your shout will be more powerful. Kind's Peace, which is Khan Jermoth. The voice soothes wild beasts who lose their desire to flee or fight. It basically calms animals and they'll eventually, stop attacking you. Marked for Death, which is Woon Lunas. Speak and let your voice herald doom, as an opponent's armor and life force are weakened. Basically, enemies' life and armor are decreased, so it'll make them easier to kill. Slow Time, Teed Cluno. Shout at time and command it to obey, as the world around you stands still. Basically slows down time. Storm Call, another one of my favorites. Struun Bakul. A shout to the skies, a cry to the clouds that awakens the destructive force of Skyrim's lightning. Basically, only works outside, and lightning will be shot down from the skies to attack enemies around you. It's badass. Throw Voice, Zul Megat. The Thrum is heard, but its source unknown, fooling those into seeking it out. It makes enemies flee to where your voice is heard. Basically, it's fun to use when you're sneaking up on enemies in particular. This one everyone knows. It's called the Unrelenting Force, which is Fus Ruda. Your voice is raw power, pushing aside anything or anyone who stands in your path. Once you use all three words of this shout, basically physics are taking over with your shout. And things will fly when you use the shout. And the final one, Whirlwind Spirit. Wul Nakes. The Thrum rushes forward, carrying you and its wake with the speed of a tempest. Basically provides you with a burst of speed. Alright, like I said at the beginning, in the description below there should be a tag to the shout locations of each of the 3 words. And comment if you like this, subscribe if you're new. Until next time, this is German for Parrot 92, signing off.